Hey, welcome back to the PTS patch version 2.7.1, I believe. I'm still back here at this vendor for the Writ vouchers, and I'm going through them pretty much to see what is going to be worth all of the work that you need to do in order to obtain these items. So considering the crafting writs are going to be rare to find, and you're not going to be able to guarantee if you're going to find a writ that's going to give you more than 2 of these vouchers at a time. As a reward for crafting either an epic or legendary item that requires special motifs, considering the cost that it will take to craft just one of those writs, what you're going to want to get out of this station better be worth it, right? See, the Ethereal Ambrosia at 250 writ vouchers is still not worth it. The next item was the crafting motif for the ebony style. It might be worth it, but consider how much it's going to cost to get that many vouchers. Saving up 250 to 300 or even 50, even 35, it's going to be hard. The attuning tables, you know, that's really nice and convenient. However, it's going to be a hell of a lot cheaper if you just run off to that special set crafting station wherever the heck it is. It'll take you like 2 minutes to get there, and you don't have to go through all this crap just to get there. Now, I know I'm already starting into my opinion video, but I'm just saying, unless they change the rewards for doing those master writs, this is probably not going to be worth it. I suspect that it is by design going to be this hard and this expensive in master crafting. The ones that give the most rewards were in the clothing, the blacksmithing, and the clothier. Okay, so as you can see, the rewards for doing alchemy writs are anywhere from 2 to 5 so far. 5 is the highest one that I can see here. Well, it requires, looks like 4 traits to be in that essence of spell power, so that's probably why it's going to give you 5 writ vouchers in return. So the more complex the writ, of course, the higher your reward. So you're only going to get about 5 writ vouchers from some of the most complex of the alchemy. Enchantment writs, about 7 is the highest. The ones that I did yesterday only gave me 2, so these are the higher ones. And then in the provisioning writs, the base is, of course, 2 writ vouchers, 6 for the Orzorga's recipes. So rare recipes are going to give you more in the return for writ vouchers. Then in the woodworking, kind of similar to the clothing and the blacksmith, I'm not seeing anything higher than 10 writ vouchers as a return. You're doing it for a legendary with the style of Yokuden. There's 2 things right there that are going to be hard to get, so you're going to have some better rewards for this. But still, 10 writ vouchers isn't going to get me very far. Blacksmithing, you get 21 for having Oblivion's Foe in the style of Bosmer. So some of these are not so bad. You get some nice rewards from them. Here is where I located the most rewarding writ vouchers. And this one is requiring me to craft something with a Nirnhone trait. But the legendary style plus the Nirnhone, that's going to set you back. Think about that. because this is for the target skeleton, which to me is probably the most desirable item in that whole Writ voucher store. Then you have to craft it, so it's not even ready to go. You're just paying for a chance to craft another expensive thing. A kuta is probably going to run you, I don't know. I'm not on live, so I can't see it, but I think the last time I looked at it, at a kuta, it was anywhere from probably 3,000 to maybe 7,000, depending on the guild that you're looking in, depending on how hard you look. So it's going to be expensive, gold-wise. People are going to be wanting those Nirnhoned writs if they really want to get to that target skeleton pretty fast. Probably those little two writ reward ones are going to be pretty much trash in everybody's eyes. You can trade them and sell them. I wanted to point out that it looks like I cannot locate Writ vouchers in my inventory anywhere. It's not in the bank. It's not listed as a currency in my inventory. So it appears that the person that you use to craft your Master Writs with is the only one who's going to get credit for those Writ vouchers. And I think that's a very important thing to point out. And again, it points to us having to have one Master Crafter. That's very disappointing to me. If anybody finds another way to get those Writ vouchers transferred to different characters, let me know. So I'll be right back when I'm ready to craft the skeleton after I've obtained all the writs and the materials that I need. Okay, I have a masterful tailoring writ to craft an Ancestor silk glove with the following properties: legendary quality, Nirnhoned, Magnus gift in the style of Aldemary Dominion. Aldemary Dominion, okay, so that's not the typical Altmer. It's going to be the special craft style. I had to buy it in the Crown store. There it is, right there. So, gloves, Ancestor silk, Aldemary Dominion, Nirnhoned. And I gotta make sure this is right because Nirnhoned is not cheap. This is the PTS, remember, so I've been given thousands of supplies in order to do this with, but on live this would be expensive if I screwed it up. So with that in mind, righty, craft that. Now I want to improve it up to legendary, which is the yellow. Improvement chance 100. I had to make sure that you got all these passives so that you don't break it. And legendary, that's 8 pieces of legendary droog wax. Okay. And now I am completed, so off I go. I finished the job. I get 110 Writ vouchers plus a measly 335 gold, and I'm gonna rant about that, I can tell you right now. You're probably spending thousands just to get that item crafted, and you only get 335 gold back. That's a ripoff. Okay, so now I can afford an Animus Stone. Buy that. Hopefully I have everything I need now. Enchanting table under workshop. So there it is. I can now make myself a target skeleton by going to the enchanting table and having everything that I need. The Animus Stone, the Bone, the Kuta, Mundane Rune, the alchemical resin, and the decorative wax. I'm not too concerned about obtaining the mundane rune, the alchemical resin, or the decorative wax. I was able to find these easily every few crafting nodes. I was able to find them, so I think those will be numerous. So here we go. Yay! Let's go and put up our target skeleton. There he is. That little guy out. You see, he even breathes. He's not just not static. He kind of moves around. All right. And he's got a really big HP, just like the boss. It's gonna be a good test of DPS. And you can see he gets the same animations when he's been stunned. And you get a reward or achievement for fighting this. Alright, that's done. And it gets back up and is ready to play again. So there you have it. That's that.